Welcome to Reading Chapter 9, Video Tutorial for Argument. And so an argument, as you know, an argument is a discussion or an issue between 2, 3, 4, or as many people. It's more than one person. And all parties try to persuade their opinion or persuade their point of view using evidence. So when you argue, you're giving your opinion and giving your reasons why. So if we look at the illustration here, it says, which car are we taking? And so the gentleman replies, mine's out of gas. And the woman replies, mine's out of gas and it's a mess. And so he replies, mine's out of gas and it's a mess and I can't find the keys. And the woman replies, you win. So each of them are trying to argue which car they should take and why they shouldn't take the ones they have. So they're giving evidence as to why. And the whole point, when you're giving your opinion and you're backing it up with evidence, you want to make sure it's valid evidence and that it's logical. So here we go. So a good argument, like I said before, a point or conclusion and logical evidence. Okay, so you have to make sure you are looking at this with a valid point. So a good argument is one in which you make a point and then provide persuasive logical evidence. So here's the point here. Okay, point is also the main idea. Even though the apartment is nice, I didn't think you should move there. And then they give reasons why, logical reasons why. The closest washer and dryer and a laundromat 3 miles away. Next door to the apartment building is an all-night bar. And several bugs scurried into dark holes when the kitchen sink cabinet was open. So this person's giving reasons why they shouldn't move there, even though the apartment's nice. So on here, for practice, of the 4 items below, one statement is the point and the other 3 are supporting points. So we have here, A, the fresh fruits and vegetables are often spotted and wrinkled. B, the milk is routinely kept on the shelves and several days after it is suggested. C, the corner convenience store is run poorly. And D, at busy times of the day, there is not enough help in the store, so the lines are very long. So 3 of these are reasons, they're supporting, and then 1 is the main idea or point. So we look here, what are they really talking about? Well, they're talking about all these horrible things, and the point is C, the corner convenience store is run poorly, and then A, B, and D are the supporting details as to why and giving the reasons why. And they're logical. Okay, so that is the key point. You have to make sure that it is relevant to your point. So here we have an illustration. And at the bottom it says, potato chips aren't rubbery and blubbery like fat. They are crispy like lettuce. That proves they are diet food. So again, this is irrelevant information. It's not good evidence or logical reasoning as to why potato chips are a diet food. Okay, he's just, again, it doesn't back it up with logical evidence. So this is what we mean by relevant support. So here we have a point. Pigs make good pets. And 2 of these are going to be relevant to supporting that they make good pets and why. So always ask yourself why or how. So if we look at A, it says when a pig weighs over 180 pounds, it is called a hog. Pigs are friendly and intelligent. In 1965, a pig named Old Faithful gave birth to 36 piglets in 1 litter. D, pigs are easily housebroken. And E, pigs, like people, can get sunburned. So 2 of these that support the idea of pigs make good pets are B and D. A, C, and E are really just informational. They're just giving you some information about pigs, but they're not providing you logical support as to how pigs make good pets. not relevant to your argument. On here, we need to find the argument, the support that does not support the point of the argument, the statement that does not support the point of the argument. So it says when you go to college, you should live off campus. In a rented apartment, you can enjoy the privacy and convenience of your own kitchen and bathroom. If you live off campus, getting to and from classes will take more time. However, off-campus apartments give you more living space than a dormitory room for the same price or less. An off-campus apartment is usually quieter than a dorm. It also gives you a better chance to develop a sense of the larger community, the town or city in which your college is located. So when you see statements like this or arguments, you want to try to find the main argument, the main point first. And so looking on here, the main point here is the first sentence. When you go to college, you should live off campus. That is the argument. And so they're going to provide some supporting argument details as to why you should live off campus. Now, they also have on here one statement that is a counter argument. And a counter argument is a counterclaim. It's basically a statement that does not support the argument. It's given to go the opposite and provide a counterclaim, but it only strengthens your argument better because you're able to reveal that counterclaim and explain why yours argument is better. And this comes in and it becomes more refined when you're doing a persuasive essay. So on here, we're trying to find a statement that does not support you should live off campus. And so if you look at one, that is your main argument. So sentence 2, that's our support and it's valid. But look at number 3. If you live off campus, getting to and from classes will take more time. That would be does not support the point of the argument that you should live off campus, because now you're bringing up the counterclaim of like, well, you should live off campus because of, you know, they give you more space, they're quieter than a dorm, better chance to get a sense of large community. But then they're giving the counterclaim of it's going to take you longer to get from classes. So again, that's a counter claim. And so that does not support it. So sentence 3. Okay, so you have to make sure that it is supporting the valid support. It's that it is supporting and relevant to your argument. Okay, and so we have here the support here. Lately, Valerie has looked thinner and paler than usual. She used to go to all the parties, but now she stays home in the evenings. And at work, she has been crying in the ladies' room. So which is the point, A, B, C, or D? Valerie is seriously ill. Something is troubling Valerie. Valerie has broken up with her boyfriend. Or D, Valerie owes a great deal of money. Well, we know it's not A because they don't mention anything. Look at the support. Well, the fact that they looked thinner and paler than usual. Okay, that could be. But she used to go to all the parties, but now she stays home in the evening. So, okay, possibly could be A. But look at B. Something is troubling Valerie. Okay, we can try to figure that one out. But we know it's not C. Valerie has broken up with her boyfriend because, again, C, they mention nothing about a boyfriend, or the support doesn't insinuate something about the boyfriend. Or D, Valerie owes a great deal of money. It can't be that either because Valerie, they mention nothing about money. So it's between A and B. So when you're dealing with points or major arguments, you want to go more vague and not be as specific pertaining to the support. So the correct answer here is B, because A, well, she does look thinner and paler. She would maybe be ill, but there's nothing where it says that she is not feeling well. It just says she's been crying in the ladies' room, staying home, so on. So we can't assume. Now, if they said she had 100 and something degree fever, then yes. But it mentions nothing about that. So we have to go with what is vague or general. Something is troubling Valerie. We don't know what, but something. Okay. So that brings us to the end of chapter 9, argument. So please keep an eye out for Chapter 10, your final reading chapter, Critical Reading. Thank you.